So I am making stuffed jalapeno peppers wrapped in bacon. I have never done these in my oven. I have always done them on the grill, so this is going to be a first. But I am also making chicken breast sandwiches on the grill. So that's why I'm doing these in the oven, because I had a request that people wanted the chicken breast sandwiches, and they wanted it on the grill. So anyways, we're gonna see how these turn out in the oven. And I did my one video just yesterday on my chicken pot pie, and I said I didn't have, the boneless, skinless chicken breast. I had all this other chicken, so that's why I used what I had. So I went to the store while I was out and about shopping, and I got the boneless chicken breast so I can make those chicken sandwiches. But anyways, for this recipe, it normally calls for 12 jalapenos. And when I went to the grocery store, this is all they had. And kind of small. I got every one of the jalapenos, sorry. But some of them are kind of small. Like I said, I got all they had. But anyways, I already washed them, and I'm going to get started. And I do have to say, I'm going to put this on pause a lot because I will be washing my hands. You do not want to touch your eyes, your face, anything while you're doing this. I mean, kind of common sense, because it's going to burn, right? So, and I'm only going to cut one of these up. You don't need to see me cut all of them. I mean, come on. And I'll do the biggest, but it's pretty easy, really, and they're just gonna roll anyways. So and I have the sun coming right in. One of my kitties is in her, I think I've already said this before too. I made a kitty bed in the window, and she is in that bed. Well, I don't know if it's a bed, but it's kind of a little thing on the ledge. But anyways, and the sun is coming at this time of day, coming right through. And it's been a while. I have not made these since last summer, so just gonna cut it in half. And you basically just remove all of this stuff, and be careful that the juices don't get in your eyes. I did put my glasses on. I don't wear my glasses all the time, but I've had this stuff squirt in my eyes before and remove the seeds and the membrane. I do know some people, they want it hotter, so they will keep the seeds in. Not me. So just gonna remove that. This was the biggest jalapeno they had. And that juice is coming out from this jalapeno at me. And I guess, kind of like this one here, I didn't cut that perfectly. All tongue-tied again. So I really want to watch how I cut these, so it's easier to stuff. But basically, yeah, that sun is really coming in. I really want to shut the curtain, but like I said, my cat, one of them is on that ledge. It's kind of, it sticks out. I don't want to say it's a bed, but I made an area where the cat can lay in the window. It's kind of like a bed. So if I try to shut that curtain, she's going to get mad. So hopefully you can see. But I am going to put this on pause and go ahead and cut the rest of these up. I mean, you kind of see, you know, what I did here. And we'll be right back. Okay, so I got them all cut up and all the seeds and stuff out of them. You might have some seeds here and there, but it's no big deal. And I just put them on a cookie sheet and parchment paper, and you can use foil if you want. If I would be putting these on the grill, I would be putting them on foil. So anyways, gonna put that to the side and go ahead and get started on the mixture. And I am washing my hands a lot. Those were some very juicy jalapenos. I had, when I was doing that, I had the juice just going at my face. I am so glad I put my glasses on. Just saying. So, like I said, that's all they had at the store. There was 9 of them. And for this recipe, it says to get 12. So, we're just a couple of shy of that. No big deal, though. So, I do have 1 package of cream cheese, and I did let it set out at room temperature. Could have probably let it set out a little longer, but we're just going to go with it. I know I say that a lot too, right? You can use a mixer, a hand mixer. I do not feel like getting mine out. I am just being very lazy today. I'm not getting it out. I don't feel like washing it. So we're just going to kind of mix it up a little bit here. And again, people that have made this before, you can put garlic in this. You can put salt and pepper, whatever. I just don't. I don't. That's just me. And then a cup of cheese. And I normally just put either cheddar, sharp cheddar, or medium cheddar, just regular cheddar. It calls for 1 cup, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to mix it up. So I do have, you can see, just medium cheddar. I did not use my sharp cheddar this time. So I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of that. And then I decided, don't know if this is a good idea or not, to switch it up a little bit. And I have a hot pepper blend of shredded cheese. It has Monterey Jack cheese and jalapeno peppers. So I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of that, so that totals a cup. So I don't know. We're just going to see how it is. And I'm really making a mess. I have cheese all over the place. Then you just want to mix it up. And again, the hand mixer would really come in handy, but I'm being lazy. I don't want to get it out. I really don't. Or if you let your cream cheese sit out longer, that would be ideal as well. And I might just let this sit for a few minutes before I might let it sit out at room temperature just a little bit longer. Put this on pause. I mean, I don't have to. I mean, it's mixing up pretty good, seems like. We're just going to go with it. I'm not going to... It's mixing up really good, so... Like I said, I could have let it sit out a little bit longer. Just got to give it a little more strength in there. Okay. It's good enough for me. Now I'm going to get a smaller spoon here, and we're going to go ahead and start filling these up. Now, I don't even know if I said this yet or not, but I did heat my oven up to 350, and trying to get my little toothpicks over here. So I also went and I have bacon here, and I did cut them into pieces. So I just counted how many I had here, 9, took out 9 pieces of bacon and cut it in half. That's basically what I did. They don't have to be pretty either. Pretty either. Oh my goodness. So as you can see, some of these, they're not going to hold a lot. They're not, but they're really good. I think so. So I'm just going to go ahead and start filling these up the best I can on some of them. Again, I am not good at cooking videos at all, so I don't know what you can see and what you can't. And then with my bacon, this is not the normal bacon I get either, so we're just going to go with it. And I did get toothpicks to hold it in place in case it doesn't. Sometimes they're fine and they hold into place okay. Sometimes they don't. Basically, I don't know if you've seen that or not. I'll do this one and I'll just show you. Now this one's going to hold quite a bit. And I will make sure that I wash my hands very well again. The thing about these when they do cook, like I said, I've always did them on the grill. It does take the heat away. And what I mean by that is for those that don't like, they don't like something that's extremely, hot, spicy, hot, whatever. It takes a lot of that heat away once it's cooked. So I'm just trying to get my bacon out here. So I just do this. I just hold it like that and then just kind of wrap it around. This one's bigger, so I mean, you can do it any way you want. You can even stretch it out. You can use toothpicks to hold it in. That's why I did get the toothpicks out, but they're sticking really good. So I know when I would put them on the grill, a lot of times I would have to get the toothpicks and hold that bacon, you know, to put it in there to hold the bacon in place. But this bacon seems to be holding it pretty well. So I'm just going to continue to do this. And I will put it on pause because you don't have to watch me do every single one. Okay, so now I have them all filled and wrapped with bacon. And now what I'm going to do is I made a little sauce to put over it. And all it is barbecue sauce. And I've said before when I did my barbecue sauce that I like the Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce. Sometimes I make my own, but I'm really addicted to this barbecue sauce. But I like putting brown sugar in it and then a little bit of water to make it thinner. So you can also just leave it plain, don't put nothing on it. Or you could put some teriyaki sauce or, you know, whatever you want. This is what I like doing, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit over the bacon on each one of them. Not a whole lot. Just give it a little bit of the tang, and then the brown sugar. It's got a little bit of that sweetness. And just trying to get it on the bacon, I'm sorry. Just a little bit on the bacon part. Should have got my little brush out, but I already said I'm being lazy today, so actually not lazy because I'm doing outside work as well. Plus I went shopping and I spent time at my sister's. She's trying to get her pool going. She just cannot get the chemicals on point. So all right, that's about it. That's all I'm gonna do. We're gonna pop these in we're gonna keep an eye on it for about 25 minutes. And you know, basically when you know, you can take a fork, and when the pepper is tender, then you know it's done. So again, you do not have to put any type of glaze or, you know, barbecue sauce or teriyaki or, you know, anything on it. I like to. So we're going to pop those in and we'll come back and see what they look like when they're done. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes and they are cooked. The difference that I noticed with having these in the oven then when I do it on the grill is from the bacon, you got the grease there. So I'm going to get these off of this pan and get them on a serving platter. But they are nice and tender. I put a fork right through those jalapenos and they're cooked very well. So there you go. These are great for appetizers or just to go with a meal. And yeah, so anyways, they look pretty good. The bacon, you know, Some of them, the bacon, bacon shrinks, whatever. So maybe I should have put a toothpick in there. I don't know. But I'm going to get these off and get them on that platter and get them off the grease. So that's the difference. Um, that's what I noticed. So anyways, but they still look good to me. And there we have our chicken with Swiss cheese, and then we're going to put lettuce and tomato on it. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. I'm just being goofy. So, anyways, there's our meal for tonight. But let's see what these look like once I get them off of the platter, the jalapeno poppers. Or stuffed jalapeno wrapped in bacon, whatever you want to call it. So I got them on the platter, and they look pretty good. So, the good thing about that parchment paper is they don't stick. So anyways, I'm just holding my phone here. So I have some hungry people, so I'm gonna get them fed, and I still have some outside work I need to finish up just a little bit. Got most of it done. Gonna hopefully after dinner here get the rest of it done, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore besides just your normal cutting the grass. So everyone have a good evening and hopefully an awesome weekend.